And that's a bass. Wow. Wow!
That is
What the hell? What the hell, man?
That's a beast.
What's up, everybody? Ross and Scottie here, and today we're going to do something different. It's not your typical walleye fishing 101. Today we're going to talk about bass fishing.
Yes.
And specifically presentation methods for fall bass fishing.
Yeah.
Scottie, what are you going to start with, and what you suggest for our viewers to
Well,
use?
it's a great question, Ross. Being that I'm more of a walleye angler than a bass angler, I find that my presentation for walleye this time of year is pretty much identical to that of bass. Bass are also feeding heavily because they are a lot more dormant come winter than our typical walleye that we love and are so dear to our heart. But the presentation is almost exactly the same for me. It may be different for other anglers, but for me the same presentation for walleye is the same for bass.
So just jigging at the bottom.
Literally, yeah.
I got you. Well, I'll be trying something people call the most effective bass rig, which is a drop shot.
Yep.
I've been drop shotting for some time, but I'm not even close to mastering this technique, so today will be a good, hopefully good learning curve for me. I'll show how to rig it, and I guess, we'll just see what catches fish better, drop shotting or jigging.
I'm going to say right off the bat, drop shot works really, really well here. And I would predict that you're probably going to catch more fish than me hugging to the bottom, but we're going to see. But I says that drop shot presentation here is deadly.
Well, that's what we like fishing for. It's unpredictable. It's
Absolutely.
like whatever can happen, right?
That's the beautiful thing about angling.
Exactly. So I say we not catching fish, talking.
Amen.
Let's start.
All right, buddy. So again, I am partial to Scottie's Eye Candy. It is your typical jig, and I am really partial to this McMouse. It has caught me some decent sized bass, and again, you just line it up to where it's going to sit eventually once it's hooked, and where you're going to come through so that you get a nice lay with your hooks. With your hook presentation, you simply just push it up the jig head as so that the tail falls right in line with the hook. Everything is pretty much parallel, and I will jig with this McMouse, and I guarantee I will have success.
So that's basically all you need to start drop shot fishing. I picked some awesome hooks from Ganakatsu, which are super easy to use. Don't require any specific skills in tying a line or anything like that. And the best part is that they're twist free. So a lot of times when you cast with a drop shot, you'll end up twisting your line. I have one hook already attached to my line. And basically all you need to do is to pick your drop shot weight. It doesn't have to be this kind of shape. It can be like a drop, it can be even a jig ball, anything. The only thing with drop shot weights is they're easy to tie, and they're basically like less chances of getting stuck, as they just like snap like that. So you put it here like that. Like this. That's good to go. The length of the leader you choose yourself. Always use a fluorocarbon or monofilament at least, so it's not visible at all. And here's one more snap. You just attach it here like this, and it's good to go. And the good part, the best part of these hooks is that you can always adjust the length of your leader and to control where your bait will be located. Bait wise, you will need something like a split tail would work great. Gobies work exceptionally good. Bug imitations, pretty much anything. It's not made for specific kind of bait. Some companies make specific drop shot lures, but I promise you that you can catch fish when drop shotting with any kind of bait. For today, I'll be using gobies, I'll be using larvas, and I'll be using this crayfish because I never caught fish on this bait so far, and that will be a good challenge for today. If you don't have this kind of hooks, because they're pretty expensive, you can use all kinds of other hooks. Like, for example, the wacky rig hook, the single hook, the offset hook, anything. All you will need to do is to take your line like that. Again, I'm using fluorocarbon because it's easier. And you do a simple Palomar knot. Let's use this hook. So very easy to tie, especially with this large eye hooks like that. Like this in here. Just put the hook in the thing. Tie it like that. Last part is you take your end of the leader and put it in the eye like that. So when you tie your weight to it, your hook is always looking upwards for better hook set ratio. You're good to go. In terms of how you rig it, the best way would be nose hooking baits. So instead of putting it in the full like here, you just do it like that and you're all set. Let's start catching fish. I'm going to cast my bait. So as you can see, I'm using a larva, strange larva imitation, simply because I'm very confident with this bait. Rod wise, I'm using light rod from G Loomis. It's a panfish rod, but I'm pretty sure it will catch anything. You don't have to cast too far. I'm using 1/4 ounce drop shot weight. So for now, it's just literally waiting for first bites to come. And the way you work your drop shot rig is you have to feel the contact of the weight to the bottom, but you don't have to work the weight. You work the, and that was a first bite. You work just the bait on line, and that's very important to have a sensitive rod here, so you know that you're moving the bait, not the weight. That's a first fish. Yep. No worries. Oh. Okay. I have a 6-pound braided line, so okay. A lot of fun.
Oh, you got a tank.
It's a good sized bass.
That's a tank.
Good sized bass.
Wow.
Ugh.
Nicely done, Ross.
So, what's wrong with his eye?
I don't know.
It's a mutant, but
It's a mutant, but it'll work.
yep, hooked perfectly, as you can see. It's a 3.
That's
well,
probably
2.5 maybe.
that's 2.5, close to 3 anyway.
Yeah. Beautiful fish.
That extra weight with the eye is probably giving it a 3 pounds.
Yeah. Gamakatsu broke.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe that Gamakatsu hook broke?
I don't know if we should say that live.
Okay, I'm not going to leave the hook. I can't believe it. They
No, I
never
can't
failed
either.
me.
No.
Never fail me. Man, Gamakatsu broke. What the fuck? Hopefully that was just the one defected hook or something, because that is very weird. And that's a bass. That's a bass.
Ross is hooked up yet again with our target speed. I've been fixing this at a hook. He's got himself a healthy bass.
So much fun on an ultra, well, not ultralight light. Wow. Holy! Holy!
Yeah, there's a tank.
That is a tank.
That's a tank.
Whoa!
That is
What
a beast.
the hell? What the hell, man?
That's a beast.
I don't know how. I have a scale. I really want to put it on.
Yeah, that's a beast.
Ooh, he's heavy. Jesus Christ. Ooh, on a larva. Oh my God, let's take a photo.
That is a beast.
Man, holy. I didn't know that they're this big here.
Oh yeah.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. That's 5 pounds.
That's what I figured.
That's my biggest Canadian bass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this fella. Mwah. Okay, let's let him go. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Can I raise fish?
Oh my God. Damn. Ah, guys, 5 pounder on a drop shot on a 3-inch larva bait and like dark brown color, whatever. Whew. On a light gear. Can you imagine that? Keep using what works. Larva on a drop shot. Still a bit of it shaking. Oh, jeez, Lee.
Known to do that, but usually with the opposite sex.
That was perch. Can tell by this ding 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 bites. Yeah, that's a bass. The drop shot. Oh no, 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 that's too heavy. That's too heavy.
Nice fish.
Yep, much more than the previous one, but I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Picture?
Beautiful, yes. Okay, 3 bass. Whew. You want to switch to larva maybe? I'll try to use my favorite color. Catch some perch. So, well, it's not bass, but it's
not bass.
But I would take it.
Holy Hannah. Look at the size of that non-species, but holy crap.
And that's
What
on
a
what,
perch.
Nick Mouse or
That is on the larvae.
larvae?
Yep. Look at that. And do you think he wanted it?
He choked it.
Yeah, he choked it. It's the top of the mouth. Come on out. There you go.
Beautiful.
Yep, and there it is on the larvae. Let me grab it there for you. Yep, and he hit it like a tank.
What would... Oh. Jesus. That's fishing. Ay, ay, ay. Dang. Perchy? Yep. Oh, you're definitely on the quantity side.
Yes, if we were adding up number of perch, I might have you beat, but I still haven't got that elusive bass.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's not, and I'm not going to land it. I'm pretty sure it's not, like, it's off. Yeah. Freaking bastards. Small little. Huh? Same freaking thing. Bass?
Yeah.
Yes. Finally bass on larva.
Finally on the larvae. Let's set the anchor because they're obviously here. At least they're biting.
Oh yeah.
Pull this little guy in. Compared to your behemoth, it was typical. You know, you're just lifting it off bottom, letting it drop down, waiting for that tug when it hits the bottom. And I didn't feel the tug. So there you are. My first bass. You are still in the lead, Ross. Here's to many more. Oh, there we go.
Double header.
Oh, this is that way.
Okay, I'll be first. Yeah, mine is small. Let's leave it here. Yes.
A little bit bigger than the last one. Oh, yeah, jigging is the way to go right now. These are active fish, but unfortunately, they're not your typical bass in the sense that they're in 22 feet of water. Largemouth bass don't typically sit in that kind of depth, but these guys definitely are, and they are active. Let's get some more, Ross. You won't even bother coming over here.
Oh.
What?
I missed like, it was like a train.
Oh.
And I missed it.
Oh.
It was right there. Man, I don't know what it was. It was like boom on the rod, and after just pulling it. I don't know why the frick I got stuck.
There?
Yep. Bass?
Freight train, but it's definitely a bass.
Yes, finally.
Oh my lord.
It's a good
I'm
one?
not gonna believe this.
What? Holy cow!
Holy cow is right.
Well, they definitely like this larva.
Definitely not the tank bass that we're looking for. Certainly felt like a 2-pound bass. Instead, it's almost a pound and a half, probably pound and a half perch.
I'll take it.
Yeah, most people would. Most people would.
Whew,
What a day.
Yeah, it's the weather is changing to something.
Well, the front, as I said, is coming in. You can definitely feel the wind picking up. Temperature's starting to drop a little bit. So, yeah, these fish are going to go through a bit of a cycle change because that's what happens when weather passes.
And we felt it. I mean,
Yeah.
bite, at some point the bite just cut off,
Dropped
and
off.
all we were getting is, perch and a couple of bass, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Mhm.
That was it. Conclusion for the day, my own personal, I would say, drop shot is amazing way
Yes.
to fish for bass, and pretty much to be honest, for anything. It requires some skills. I mean, I failed to feel, some bites today, but I have to work on it.
Mhm.
It produced better fish today,
Yep.
quality-wise. Quantity-wise, jigging was efficient.
Well, we caught lots of perch, and usually that's what happens when you're jigging. You'll catch lots of bottom-dwelling fish like that just hover off the bottom and are hitting stuff that's being jigged. But drop shot, when it comes to bass, really, I mean, for most bass anglers will tell you,
Yeah.
that is the best presentation there is.
and I mean, I was always a jig guy, and I still love it. It's just I've tried something different today, and I really like the fact that I tried it.
Yep. Well, we always have a good day on the water.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Every
yeah.
time we hook up. So I'm looking forward to the next time.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more episodes. We're going to make more fun, engaging, entertaining, educational stuff for you. Let us know in the comments below what you like to see, and stay awesome.
Absolutely. Take care, Ross. Thanks again.
Yep.